Hey everybody, welcome to Weekly Chats with Austin, Elvis Week Day number 2. I hope you guys are excited as I am, and all these guys that are going to be on here with me tonight, they are as excited as I am, and we're ready to have some fun and celebrate the greatest entertainer of all time, Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley, and I hope you guys are too. For those of you who are watching, if you watched last night, comment and let me know. I was seeing some of the comments while the intro was playing for the show, and I saw a lot of you comment, said you had a lot of fun last night, you laughed, and you enjoyed it. And so just let me know. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, just let me know that you watched last night. If you did not watch last night, all you need to do is here on my Facebook page you're watching on, Austin Irby-Entertainer. You can go in my videos there or scroll down through the page and find last night's episode and watch it. Or you can go to Weekly Chats with Austin YouTube channel and watch it on there as well if you missed it. So it's completely up to you. So if this is your first night tuning in for the Elvis Week edition, welcome. If this is your second night, hello again. Welcome back. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be great. I'm excited. And all my guests are as well. Let's say hi to some folks that are tuning in, and let's check some of these comments. I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top because we want to see who all we have tuning in tonight. Hello, Melissa Wisham. How are you? Kimberly said, last night was a blast. Looking forward to this one. Awesome. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Gail from Wisconsin. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying here for another great evening. Thank you, guys. Hey, Cookie, miss you and love you from Myrtle Beach. How are you? Hope you guys are well. Miss you bunches. Let's see who else we have watching. Mary Lou, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Penny from Canada. Hello. Barbara Jones. Hello. My uncle is watching, and he says, Yahoo. So, Yahoo. They're excited. Let's see who else we have. First time on, Gene. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. First time on. Is it your first time watching the show? If so, well then welcome. Let's see who else we have tuning in. Let's check a few more. All the guys better behave. My mom's watching, so we're gonna have to be nice. I'm just kidding. Mama knows best, right? You know. Sandra, all the way from Ontario, Canada. Oh man, we got a lot. We got some Cliff Wright fans on here. Everybody's can't wait to see Cliff. I see those. So Cliff, you better be nice. Who else do we have tuning in? Let's see. Hi, Austin from Dallas. Oh man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish I could get all the comments, but you know, we are on such of a type of a schedule, so we have to stay on that. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that a lot. If you're watching on Facebook tonight, please, it's absolutely free, does not cost you a dime. Hit that like button on my page. It helps me out tremendously in so many ways. And like I said, it's absolutely free. So just hit that little like button on the Austin Irby Entertainer Live page. And also follow me on Instagram. There's a link right there. Please do that as well. And also, this is not mandatory, but if you would like to send a donation to the show tonight, you can send it via PayPal to aielvislive1@gmail.com. And I will say, when you send your donation, it will be split between all the guys you see on the screen tonight. So I want to say thank you to all of you who were generous last night and sent us some donations. We greatly appreciate that. It's not mandatory, just if you feel led to. So that's completely up to you. And we'll put that on the screen later on the show and let that roll on the screen so you guys can check that out and see that as well. So and also, if you're watching on YouTube tonight, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified when we do live streams or when a video is posted. And on the Weekly Chats with Austin YouTube channel, we do weekly chat shows every Thursday. So there you go. Well, unless you're doing a special edition like this weekend, because it's 3 days. So it just depends. That's why you have to watch on the social media to be prepared, because you never know. And also tomorrow, I'm going to put this on the screen really quick. If I can find it here. There we go. Here it is right there. Tomorrow, we are doing sing-along is tomorrow night, which is Sunday, August the 16th. It will be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. It's the sing-along edition. All the guys you see right there on the screen And the guys you've seen last night and tonight and myself will all be on tomorrow. And we will be singing for you guys through the entire show, singing some of our favorite Elvis songs. And I will say there is some rare ones that some of us have picked. So you're going to probably hear some songs you might not hear very often. So make sure you mark your calendar. And don't forget, tomorrow night is the sing-along edition, and all the guys will be on here. And we will be singing some songs for you guys. And it's going to be great and a lot of fun. And plus, I have something really special planned for the end of the show as well for Elvis. So you make sure you stay through the entire show so you can see the ending as well, because it's going to be something really awesome. Also, last night I decided that we were going to start doing like for these 3 days, like a today in Elvis history, like what happened today in Elvis history. So I have a few things here. There's quite a bit, but I got a few here. So today on August the 15th in 1955, Elvis Presley signed a management contract with Colonel Tom Parker. And let's see, 1959, Elvis' single, Big Hunk of Love, hit #1 in the U.S. And in 1970, Elvis Presley's album On Stage hit #2 in the U.K. So that's what I found today for Elvis history. So there you go. There's a little history for you guys. Also, for those of you who did not tune in last night, I have been working on my United We Stand Volume 2 video. For those of you who are watching, you've probably seen the first one. If you did not see the first one, all you need to do is go on my Facebook page or somewhere on there, because we did it a couple months ago. Or you can go to my other YouTube channel, Austin Irby Entertainment, and find it on there as well and watch our first one. But our second one is what I'm actually working on right now. And it is going to be released Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, which is August the 19th. And it'll be premiering live right here on Facebook only, on my Austin Irby Entertainer like page that you're watching on right now on Facebook. And it'll be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And that's 6:30 p.m. Central. So it's going to be awesome. That video is going to be bigger, better, and more incredible than the first one. And some of the guys that were on last night and are on tonight are a part of that video with me. And man, they all worked really hard. And the cool thing is when I asked them to do this video, man, they never complain. They just get it done. And man, they all do an incredible job. And that's why the video is such a success. It's not because of me. It's because of all of them and what they do on their part. So make sure you mark your calendar for August the 19th, which is Wednesday, premiere of United We Stand Volume 2. You don't want to miss that. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's enough of me chatting for right now. I'm assuming you're ready to see these guys that I have on the show tonight. We're going to bring them on the screen one by one, and I'm going to introduce them one by one. And I promise I won't talk bad about them. I'll be nice. I'll be friendly. So you know what it is. I'll be nice. But thank you, Cliff. Thank you for the nice compliment. I appreciate that. So anyway, I want to go ahead and start bringing them on one by one. But before I do got to ask you guys for one thing. If you tuned in last night, you know what I'm fixing to say. If you didn't, then here it is. You guys are going to ask all the questions tonight, not me. I have a couple of questions I'm going to ask that involves Elvis Week. But you guys are going to ask the majority of the questions. So right now, while I'm introducing these guys, start commenting in the comment section your questions. It can be for a specific artist that's on here, or it can be for the entire group. So make sure when you comment your question, please put if it's for everyone or if it's for a specific person, please include their name. I would greatly appreciate that a lot, so I know who's who. Who's it going to? So go ahead and start commenting those questions. You know, some of the guys might not want to answer it, but if not, we'll see. So go ahead and start doing that for me. I would greatly appreciate that a lot while I bring these guys on. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and bring our first guy on here. He is, I believe, Kansas. Am I right? Are you from Kansas, Frank? I think you're from Kansas. Yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah, he's all the way from Kansas. And he's coming to you live right here tonight on Weekly Chats with Us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get Mr. Frank Werth on the screen. What's happening, man?
Hey, man, not much. Good to see you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, pre-show, this dude was eating jalapeno poppers, and I was so angry because I wanted some. and he's got you're so wrong. So wrong. So now you're gonna have to share with everybody since everybody's seen that, man. So man, thank you so much for coming on the show. I greatly appreciate that so much. And are you ready to have some fun?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, this next guy we're going to bring on the screen, he is from Florida. And he was eating macaroni and cheese before we started. See how these guys, they're torturing me. You know how it is? He thinks it's funny. He's laughing down there. So let's go ahead and bring him on. My brother, friend for a long time, known him for quite some time, Mr. Cote Deonath. Let's get him on the screen.
What's up, man? Don't forget the jalapeno chips.
Chips, yeah.
As inspired by Mr. Frank Werth.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it good? I'm assuming it was good, right?
It was great. It's a nice crunch.
Yeah, it was loud. I had to like take my headphones out. Welcome back to the show, man. You've been on the show before. Welcome back. Thank you for coming on,
man. Thank you for inviting me, man.
Absolutely, we're gonna have fun. So this next guy, we're gonna bring him on the screen right now. He's swimming. For those of you who don't know, he's swimming. So we're gonna get him on the screen from Texas. We're gonna get Mr. Al Joslin on the screen. Al, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, you're swimming.
We're having a pool party, man. It's 97 degrees here, so you gotta get in the pool. Stay cool.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen on Weekly Chats with Austin. Trust me, anything can happen. That's right. We let anything go. All right, this next guy we're gonna bring on the screen, man. I've known him for I don't know how long I've known him, but he's a little brother to all of us, man. We love him dearly, and he did send me a message a few minutes ago. He's having a little technical issue, so we're going to try to get him on the screen, and hopefully everything will work smoothly. So without further ado, let's bring on the one and only Mr. Riley Jenkins. Riley, what's up, man? What's up?
Not much, just driving, you know.
See, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen on Weekly Chats with Austin. We got swimming, we got driving, we got eating. Anything can happen. Are you going the speed limit, Riley?
Say it again?
Are you going the speed limit?
If the speed limit is 80, yes.
Okay.
The correct answer is always yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, man. Well, this last guy we're going to get on the screen, y'all, tonight's going to be hysterical. I'm going ahead.
Eyes are watering. It's not the popper.
Frank, are you emotional there, buddy?
I'm laughing so hard. I missed y'all. Jeez.
Frank, you should have taken a shot from your grill, Frank.
All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and pass it on to Branson, Missouri. This guy, man, he's an incredible entertainer and artist and a great person all around. I love him to death. Known him for a long time. Mr. Cullipher, Wright. What's up, Cullipher?
Nothing. Just washing down the poppers.
Just washing down the poppers.
Washing down the poppers. Oh, man. Well, guys, look, welcome to the show. I'm happy to have you all on. I believe, Frank, this is your first time really on the show, right?
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Cliff, I think I've had you on before for a gospel night or something. Was that correct? I believe I did.
No, just the video that we did. This is my first
just
time.
the video, so not live. Okay, so this is Cliff's first time live too. So welcome to both of you, and the other three we've had on before. So I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say one thing before we kick this thing off with these questions. As you saw on the flyer, Michael Cullipher was supposed to be with us tonight, and he probably will midway through the show. It just depends. Michael had a show today, and it was supposed to be at 2 p.m. Central, and it got moved to 4 p.m. Central. So he's probably still singing right about now. It's supposed to be a 3-hour show. So hopefully Michael will get on with us a little bit later. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. Guys, are you ready for some of these questions?
Always.
Are you ready for Elvis trivia later?
Bring them on.
Everybody says Cliff is. Everybody says Cliff is.
Oh,
man. All right.
Cliff is always ready. 24
All right,
hours a day.
Got him on speed dial.
I know. I'll call him.
You used to have him speed dial.
Oh, God. Okay, everybody's saying, Riley, no driving. Well, too late. He's just looking like, you got to do what you got to do. All right, let me scroll up to the top and find these questions here, and we'll get it kicked off. You can talk amongst yourselves while I look for the question.
Al, how do you feel?
How do I feel? How do you think I feel?
Where's the basketball for your basketball coach? You have on the floor?
We got a couple basketballs. Why, you want them to shoot in the background?
Yeah, I want to see you make it.
You want to see me make it?
Yep.
Hey, honey, you get a basketball over there?
Oh my God.
Cliff
Really,
wants me to
Are
make
we
it.
really fixing to do this? Are you really fixing to do this? Okay, look, if you're going to do this, I got to make you full screen.
This is better than a commercial.
Absolutely.
Fucking,
Like a 3-pointer or half-court shot or
There is
what?
a basketball hoop.
You better not miss
It's
it.
rusty. We'll see.
We're going to make it full screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Will,
Oh, look at the pink ball.
here we go.
Hey, miss this one.
Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, baby.
There you go.
Nothing but that. All right, guys. All right, we got the first question right here. Here it is on the screen. This is from Margaret. Frank, we'll start with you. Then we'll go to Cody, so on and so forth, and I'll end it up. Did you perform in any school shows? And if so, what did you perform? This is to all of us. I'm assuming, did you perform at school?
I did. I was too shy. Honestly, I was too scared. I just played sports and stuff. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Cody.
I performed for my talent show in front of the whole student body in my junior year, and I was terrified. And there was about at least 10,000. It was everybody at school.
Right.
And I was
Cool.
like, okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but they took it really well, and they embraced me, and then, it had a part in pushing me into the direction to become, a full-time entertainer.
Nice. Awesome. Cliff?
I performed when I was in 6th grade in our talent show. I performed "Trying to Get to You" and won first place.
Nice.
Love
Riley? Is he still with us? Or is he frozen?
Riley?
Riley, there's a cop behind you.
Oh, God.
Don't get arrested.
Riley,
Riley?
don't run away from the blue and red lights.
All right, Al, go ahead and answer the question, then we'll come back to him.
Oh, mine's pretty similar to Frank. I didn't do a lot of school plays or anything. Just played sports, football, baseball, basketball. So I didn't do a lot with music till I got into Elvis. So
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Riley, are you
it was
are
my
you with us
music education.
or no? Maybe no good signal. Oh, he's refreshing. There he is. Riley, did you hear the question?
What happened to Elvis Radio?
Okay. The question was, did you perform in any school shows, and if so, what did you perform?
Yes, I did. I performed in multiple. My first one was when I was 6, and the first.
I think we have to type that.
So when you were 6 years old, I think I caught that much. Did you guys catch that much?
Here, text him. Okay. All
Okay, you're back. You're back.
You're back. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're good.
Riley, pull over.
Yeah, pull over.
Pull
Oh,
over.
man.
First grade was the first time I did a show for my school. It was a school talent show. I was 6 years old, and I've done many. I did many more after that. So yes.
Okay.
There you
Cool. All right. I did school shows. Gosh, the crazy thing is, I did one when I was like in the 7th grade, and then for those of you who don't know, this is going to be hysterical here. At my school, I don't know if any of you guys at your high school, but in my high school, they had a male pageant. Okay, they didn't only have pageants for females; they had pageants for males. Okay, and it was called Mr. Dixie, which was the name of my high school, right? So my friends, 2 of my friends were getting in it, right? So they dared me to come because they needed more than 2 competitors. Okay, this was my freshman year in high school, right? So I did this, okay, and I sang Elvis for the personality part, and I won Mr. Freshman, and I won Mr. Personality. And then the next year, I went back, done it again, won it again.
Wait a
So,
minute.
cool.
How long have I known you and I didn't know
Let's
that
see.
you competed in male pageants?
Is there any other
Known
things?
each other about 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you have
10
any
years, and
pictures?
This is the first time I'm hearing this story.
Yes, I do have photos. and I have the plaques hanging in the hallway here at my house.
No freaking way.
It was cool, dude. I mean, it was cool. I mean, we had
That's
escorts.
so cool.
Why is that not on here?
What's that?
Why is that not on here?
Yeah, why aren't the pictures on here, man?
I'd have to really go look and
Go dive into them and get those on.
there.
It makes a great backdrop. Great backdrop.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
All right, that's the first question. Let's go ahead and the next question. Okay, this is from Barb. Is anyone going to be in Tweed, Ontario, Canada next year? Frank, yes, no. Cody, yes. Cliff,
No, I'm afraid not.
Riley, Al.
I don't think so at this point. I would love to, but
My answer is no.
It's way too up in the air at this point.
Yeah.
I will party hard for all of you guys.
But if we ever get to Texas, we're all going to Al's swimming pool.
Yes.
Yeah, we are all going to Al's swimming pool to play basketball.
come on,
What'd you
y'all.
say, Riley?
Love to have you.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe. He never knows. Okay. All right. Next question. Let's see. Okay, this is from Penny for all of us. What is your favorite food to eat when you are on the road? Frank, take it away.
Frank likes to cook his own food.
Yeah, I know. He cooks it
I
while
love
he's
poppers.
Man, you can get poppers on the road. If you know where, tell me.
That's why we said you cook it while you're driving.
Yeah, I usually have a grill on my truck. Seriously.
Yeah, you're just like you're driving, and then you're like grilling in the back, and
Yeah. Oh man, that's a tough question. I don't. Something I like. Man, that's a tough question.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you one thing. I do miss some Marlowe's barbecue right now.
yeah,
That.
I mean,
Hey.
really, I do.
that's right.
You know, I'm a big. I like Olive Garden a lot when I'm on the road because I can go get a salad and stuff. I mean, seriously, when you're on the road, you don't want to eat nothing heavy a lot, you know.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm probably more of a salad guy when I'm on the road, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. That's easy.
Spicy chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese, mayo, large fry, large Uncle Palmer.
Raisin Cane's is good too.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're
Anything
eating tonight
Chick-fil-A.
over here. We're eating
Cliff,
Chick-fil-A
what's your
tonight,
favorite
Cody.
food to eat when you're on the road?
We got
Let me
Chick-fil-A over here
think.
tonight.
Cracker Barrel, country fried steak, french fries, macaroni, cheese, and corn.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Riley,
Food.
Cracker Barrel.
McDonald's.
Every time I see Riley, he's eating a hamburger everywhere.
He loves Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
He throws-
And Waffle House.
So crack-
Texas Roadhouse and everything in between.
and everything in between. All right, Al.
I can't lie. I like a good steak.
Nice.
From where?
But
Yeah, from where?
woo, whatever the best steakhouse is, whatever town we're in, Jamie looks
Steak.
it up. He finds the best restaurants, but not before the show. Before the show, I like something light, but after the show, you know, there's nothing better than a good old steak.
That's it.
He's from Texas. He knows beef.
Of
Right.
course.
But tonight, Cody, we're actually having Chick-fil-A over here, so we got your favorite. Come on.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Number one combo.
I agree. I agree with the guys that I don't eat nothing heavy before the show, but after the show, man, and like I was telling them earlier, anywhere I go to perform, I look for the nearest Texas Roadhouse if there is one. That's where I always got to go. But
There you
after
go.
the show, it's IHOP or Denny's always with me.
One of the two. Always, never fails. As long as I've known you.
That's right. All right. Next question. Madison asked a great question last night, and I think she's asking the same question. I think this is great. So she says, if you could describe your life with an Elvis song or a lyric, what would you choose? I answered this yesterday, so it's all up to you guys. Frank?
Yeah, if you could describe your life with an Elvis song or lyric, what would you choose?
This was a hard one last night. We had a long debate.
Man,
It's a hard one.
did it take a while?
What's that?
Did it take a while for everybody to answer this last night?
Yeah, it did.
You might have asked this question last.
You want me to pass it on while you think?
It's impossible.
I know, right?
Memories.
Memories. Is there a reason why?
Sometimes it's hard to believe what we're doing, and every time you do it, you just so, press back here in the pages of our minds, man. All the time.
That's it.
Awesome. Cody?
You'll never walk alone.
Cool. Is there a reason behind that? Why would you?
Because, you know, it goes back to my grandmother being such a big supporter, and my family, and the brotherhood of all of us, and the fans. We're never truly walking alone.
Right.
You know, so
That's
it speaks volumes.
Right. Cliff?
Too much monkey business. No. I'll probably do probably where no one stands alone, and the reason being is just, well, for obvious reasons. Especially if I had to choose between that or If I Could Dream, it's very hard to put into words what some of those songs can relate to.
Right.
So my final answer is
Nice. Riley?
For me, it would have to be Impossible Dream because, well, we all get to live a dream that, I mean, people would give their arm and leg for, man. And, like, the good Lord above us has blessed us with an amazing gift. So, I mean, that song, it just really does. We get to live the impossible dream. And it's probably one of the greatest blessings, if not the greatest blessing I know I have ever received. And
Right.
I know that I can speak the same for all of you guys.
Nice. Al?
Stranger in the Crowd.
yeah.
No, I don't.
It's hard to nail down one.
What's that?
It's very hard to nail down one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think, we can spend a long time on this like y'all did last night, I guess.
Yeah.
There's so many great lyrics and so many great songs. I don't know. Just Pretend's probably a good one.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, in a certain way, we're always, Elvis has never left us. So, those lyrics, that's a great song, because it's got kind of like he's telling us all, just pretend that I'm still right here, So.
Right. That's right. But for those of you who watched last night, you know what my answer is, and I'll try to get it close to the way I said it for those of you who are not watching. But I would have to pick two songs. The first one would be My Way because, we do it our way, and we respect Elvis, and we do it for Elvis. But we do it our way. And another thing is, I think Only the Strong Survive, man, is a great song because think about it, man. The entertainment business is a hard business, and we have to survive. And we're strong, so only the strong survive, man. And that's one thing Elvis was. He survived through it, man. So that would be my two choices. All right, here's another question. Oh, this is a good one. If you could chat with Elvis, what would you chat with him about?
If you could chat.
Well, that'd be a hard one. I don't know if anything would even come out of my mouth other than
Yeah.
just being starstruck.
That would be my answer.
Hey, Scott, come here.
I honestly, I'd have no idea what I would probably say. Holy,
Yeah.
there you are. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I can actually answer this question. I mean, there'd be a lot of people who would say to him. I just don't know. Come out. I could sit and chat with him. I mean, so much respect for the guy without actually. We feel like we know him, but we don't. We didn't get to meet him ever, so it's kind of hard to. I probably would say I'm just a huge fan, and I can't believe I could actually have an opportunity.
Right.
I'd be starstruck. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cody. I want to see Cody.
10 miles. Take
What you
exit
got?
82, be on the right.
Well, we know
Yeah.
that Riley needs to take
That's Siri's
12B
answer.
onto I-75 North. What did you say, Frank?
Oh Lord. I just said, I mean, it's like when I see Cote Deonath, I'm just starstruck. I don't know what to say.
Oh, whatever. Get out of here. Go eat one of your jalapeno poppers.
I got one.
Yeah. Oh,
This camera's weird.
Don't be shy, man.
it's weird. It's right here.
Uh,
What would I say to Elvis? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Cliff, was that the end of your answer, or you got more to put with that? Cody,
Weird.
you got more to put with that, or just thank you?
Cody, repeat your answer.
I'd say
Yeah,
thank
repeat your answer. I didn't catch it all. Just thank you. Okay. All right, Cliff.
Mine would probably be, I'd ask you what drove him, to continue on the way without just giving up and going around. I think that would be the thing.
Right. Riley.
The thing is I don't think I've ever really sat down and thought about, like, okay, if there was one thing you could chat with Elvis about, what would it be?
Right.
And I gotta agree with Frank. I mean, I think I don't even know where I would begin. I mean, so for who asked the question?
Monique Pierce.
Monique, that is something Riley needs to do throughout the rest of this quarantine, is figure out if he could only have one thing to say and talk about with Elvis, what would it be?
Nice. Okay. Al.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a difficult question to answer, but I think more or less I would just enjoy being in his company and just being relaxed around him and just trying to be a friend and just I don't know. I don't think that I would like dive into anything in particular other than I just think it would be a pleasure just to be around him,
Yes.
just to, not make him feel uncomfortable and just try to put him at ease and just have fun with him,
Right. I would have to agree with Cody on what he said with just thank you. I would be speechless, man. I wouldn't really know what to say. And I'd have to agree with Riley too. I'd probably have to think about it a little bit. I mean, the main thing, and we all can agree with this, like Cody said, the main thing we would say is thank you for everything. That would be the main thing.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Here we go. What's the craziest thing a female fan ever did at one of your concerts? Frank,
Like this
kick
one,
us
honey.
off.
Can I punt?
Frank.
Can I punt?
Frank.
You got to answer it.
Frank. Wait. Before you answer, this is a G-rated show, all right?
That's what I'm trying to think about.
It's okay.
G-rated
bro.
said you were a
Let
very
it
nice
spill,
young
man.
man, and they gave them a scarf, and that's great.
Just let it spill. It's okay. Anything
No,
goes.
I don't think I can.
That's
Why do you have
really
to start
bad.
with me? Can you start? Can you go on?
Switch
I
it up.
I brought you one first. But if you want me to pass
The underwear on stage when I thought it was somebody's nice gesture to throw me a towel at Harris Casino because I was sweaty, and then realized, and then the backup singers in the band are in tears, and that happened. Yeah, that happened.
All right, Cody.
Did you know, Frank? Did you know that they were someone else?
Oh, I'm gonna have to leave the room. Like I can't take this no more.
Oh God.
Oh God.
All right, Cody. What answer you got?
I don't know. Who started playing music?
I think it was Riley.
Riley, was that you? Are you turning on the radio while you're driving?
Yes.
Listen, don't miss your exit.
I'm in Nashville.
I don't know,
right
man.
now.
Huh?
He's in Nashville.
He's in Nashville. Be careful. Traffic is bad there.
Mhm.
I don't know. It happened last year at the Opry, and I guess I didn't see her, but she said she yelled out really loud, "I'm gonna go get him," and then like literally everybody in my family was like, "No, you're not," and then I like informed her, and then they were like, they took her off the
Right.
side, and I don't know what happened after that. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
He was never seen again. Someone like we've had people. There's too many things that happen.
There's a
I don't
lot.
know.
Yeah.
Fans, some of these fans get, you know,
Riley's going
like throwing
I-40.
people's underwear on stage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm gonna have to leave the room again. Don't.
Okay, Cliff.
Let's see. When I first started doing this, I was leaning down, leaning down, looking kids, back when it was school, before the COVID stuff. They had a girl come up and try to, she wanted a kiss on the cheek or something, and she took, I don't know if it was money or what it was, and stuck it in the back of my pants. So that's what I had that. I also had to try to last with a man one time. But
All right, Riley.
Riley, you better not have a bad one.
It's funny. Actually, the craziest thing that ever happened to me on stage wasn't a female. It was actually a guy. I've been pretty fortunate and had pretty good experiences. What happened, I know this isn't a female, but I'll go ahead and tell it. Used the right 2 lanes to take anyway, so as I was saying, the 4th series just had to interrupt me, So I was doing a show at Discovery Park of America, which is super cool, actually. And I got to perform with dinosaurs around me, which was a little weird, but, okay. But anyway, so continuing the story, as I'm trying to drive in Nashville, I get ready to start my second set, and this dude, this old dude, and he is like drunker than a skunk. He comes up and he says he wants to say a joke or something, but it was so weird. This dude was stumbling all over the place. It was so weird. Luckily, I made a joke about it, and and the audience laughed. But in the moment, I was mad, because I was just like, "What the heck?" But looking back on it, it's kind of funny. So, but as far as females go, I guess the craziest thing would be, thus far, when a woman told my grandma. One time after a show, she was like, "I'm sorry, but he just does something for me." And my grandma turned to her and said, "I'm sorry, but you're a pervert."
All right. And
All right. Okay, Al.
Al.
No comment. My wife's over here. No.
Got
Okay.
it.
Y'all say hello here. Hello, beach pool party.
Hi.
Buddy. No, I'm just just the usual. The women always want to throw their panties on stage. So one time I picked them up, and like in Elvis on tour, I said, "Honey, are these yours?" And then I just thought I was doing like Elvis, like Elvis on tour. "Honey, are these yours?" And then my wife got on me after the show, and she's like, "Why'd you pick those women's panties up?" And so next time they threw the next show they threw them on stage, I just ignored it. So that's what I do from now on.
Right.
You don't want to slip. You don't want to slip on stage, Al.
That's right.
Hopefully Riley will come back. He went out. We'll see. My craziest thing would probably be I was in Valdosta, Georgia, and there was this lady sitting on the front row. She was sitting right beside my grandpa, and she had on like a full cheetah outfit, like no joke.
Oh no.
I had no clue that she was a doctor at the hospital behind the auditorium, right? So, and I had no clue that this was happening because the stage is super high. But all of a sudden, I was told that she got on her hands and knees and started crawling toward me. Yeah. And then by the time the show ended, she ended up on stage and grabbed me, and my dad and them took her off. But yeah, so that was kind of an odd moment.
Your dad.
So, yeah. Crazy.
Austin.
What?
Why?
Why? I don't
Why
know.
was she a cheetah lady?
I mean, she's a doctor. That's the bad part about it, right?
Yeah, she's a cheetah doctor lady. I wouldn't
Get a
want
doctor.
this.
All right. We lost Riley. Hopefully he'll come back. We shall see. Okay, here's the next question. What's your favorite song to sing?
Oh boy.
Come on. You guys gotta know it.
My favorite one is "He Touched Me."
Okay.
It's a
That's
great,
my favorite.
Cody?
powerful song. Powerful song. Right now it's Where Did They Go, Lord?
Where do they go?
Cliff?
Cliff?
God, that's hard.
Yoga is this. Yoga does.
No. Queen, no. I'd probably have to say right now, it's going to sound like a weird one, but Fever. I've been doing that a lot here lately.
Which one?
The 60s version,
Yes.
not the 70s.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, I
You do
love
like a
this
sample?
song, man.
The Michael Bublé version.
Give us
No.
No.
give us a sample. Give us a sample, Cliff.
Hey, please dunk him in water.
All right, Al.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, like all of y'all, it's so many. But I think, How Great Thou Art has to be my favorite.
Right.
No Padre?
Padre.
Ooh,
yeah,
Padre's
yours,
a great one.
Cliff's always trying to get me to do Padre.
Listen, that's a requirement when you come to Inverness next year. You have to do Padre.
Right. Mine would have to be Bossa Nova Baby. That's probably my most requested song to do. So that would probably be my favorite.
Well, I thought it was Guadalajara.
Oh, man.
Changes, man. You know. All right. Riley just texted me. He lost signal. So he's, for the viewers watching, he's going to log back on in just a minute. He's going to try again. So hang on.
Cut that out of his paycheck,
So now, I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's go on to the next question. Let's see what we got. Well, I don't know if we have any more
He's
questions.
out unless he's praying. Oh, there he is.
All right, let's see. All right, here's one. This is from Caitlin. What's your favorite jumpsuit to wear on stage?
Mine's the chain. It's free and it just feels good on stage. That's my favorite.
All right, Cody?
The Now suit.
Now suit. Cliff?
You got a jumpsuit, Cliff.
I don't think I've ever seen Cliff perform in a jumpsuit.
I have.
But the question says, where on stage?
All right, just name your favorite.
Pajamas.
Just name your favorite jumpsuit in general.
Okay. If I was to wear a jumpsuit, my favorite would be the blue swirl, not the studded, which is also called the rainbow, which is technically blue swirl, but
right.
Because that one looks very, very good when you're walking around the house looking for some coffee.
Yep.
All right, Al.
What jump?
King of Spades is my favorite. King of Spades.
King of Spades.
Memphis suit. March 74.
Hideous suit.
That's beautiful. Shoot.
Awesome. Mine would have to be, gosh, I only have like 4 jumpsuits, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be the Now suit. My favorite one to wear on stage. Favorite jumpsuit in general would be the Peacock.
Peacock.
That'd be what I'd want. If I was to get another one, that'd be what I want. Okay. What's that?
They say that was Elvis's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Some people are asking the same question, so we're having to kind of skip over here.
Somebody just messaged, does Did Elvis sing One Pair of Hands? I think we can all agree. No.
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 Would
Would have been awesome if he would have.
Yeah, it's a nice song. But.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put this comment on the screen. Bruno Nesci says, "You guys are killing me."
He's not even in the same country as we are.
Oh God, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Here's a question. Oh, this is a pretty cool question. All right, this is from Sandra. Do any of you have an Elvis ringtone on your phone?
I do.
You do.
Jailhouse Rock.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Cody.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
Okay. Cliff.
Yes. But my phone stays on silent most of the time, but it's there.
Okay. Al.
Mine is just for my wife. It's that's what you get for loving me.
Oh. Yes, I do, but I'm like Cliff. I keep my phone on silent majority of the time, but mine is like an Elvis medley. It's like Tutti Frutti, and then it goes into like Viva Las Vegas at the end and something else. It's some type of medley.
By the time they get to your last song, they hang up.
Oh God. Okay. Next question. Oh God. A lot of people are asking the same thing. Anything? What has happened to you on stage while performing? We've already answered that one. All right, here's one. Do any of you guys play the guitar?
Yep.
Yes, big time.
I don't. I try.
I play as good as that Cliff Wright guy, but I don't know if that counts or not.
Cliff, tell us your guitar story.
He covered up the camera. He Cliff like, nope.
Yes,
He's the best of all.
Now, Cliff, you don't only play the guitar. What all instruments do you play?
Guitar, drums, bass, keyboards.
So everything.
No, I don't do horns. I don't do any brass. That's about it.
Okay. Al, do you play?
Yeah, I do play a little guitar, not up to Cliff standards, but
I know 4 chords.
enough to keep. Yeah, exactly right. Enough to accompany myself on a few songs, but I like piano a little better. I like playing.
You can play piano, man.
Right.
Thanks.
I can play a barbecue grill.
Frank's like, I can play the barbecue grill.
Right.
I make some jalapeno poppers for you guys.
I play guitar, but I don't play it as good as Cliff does. I just fiddle around with it. Okay.
Push.
This is a great question. He covered himself up. All right. Who is your favorite non-Elvis performer? And do you also sing other performers? Elvis?
This is my buddy here. This is my film guy, Mr. Dennis Green. He films all our shows.
Oh, you see Dennis?
Yeah.
I
What's
do.
up, Dennis? Go ahead.
I like doing a lot of Roy Orbison and Johnny Rivers. Those are my 2 favorite
Right.
guys to do. So yeah, enjoy them. Little Jerry Lee.
Cote?
This is tough. This is tough. Favorite non-Elvis performer. I don't know. George Strait.
Okay.
George Strait. And then I sing a little bit of Frankie Valli.
Cool. Yes, and he's great at it, by the way, for those you don't know. I've heard him. Fantastic.
It's not that good.
Yes, it is. All right, Cliff.
Aside from Elvis, who do I listen to most now? It's probably a newer guy, J.D. McPherson. I listen to him quite a bit. But again, I liked his first 2 albums because they were very reminiscent to the 1960s sound. But as for performing, some say I can do Johnny Cash. Some say I
say you could do Johnny Cash. Very
no,
well.
Johnny Cash, Conway Twitty, and Al Joslin.
Okay. Al, what's your answer?
For Cliff, I keep a close watch on this mouth of mine. I keep
my
my
eyes
eyes wide open all the time.
I thought he was just going to do the pants up with a piece of twine burst. Anyway.
No.
I keep my
No, I-
pants up with a piece of twine because you're mine. Please
Hey,
pull.
I hope you're enjoying this.
All right, here's Riley.
Hey, I'm back.
What's up?
Oh, he's stationary too.
Must have made
Riley's safe.
Yeah.
Want to be
All right.
I made it through Nashville. No problem
Cool.
whatsoever.
All right, Riley. The question was, what's your favorite non-Elvis performer, and do you sing other songs by other performers?
The second question I can answer a whole lot easier than the first. Yes. Oh, hang on. Hey, do you want to drive?
No, I'm good.
Hang on. Oh, thank you.
I'm okay.
1 second.
Thanks, Rasson.
Yeah. This is Eli, everybody.
Bye.
Hi.
He said goodbye.
Hi.
Did you say goodbye?
I thought he said, see you later, everybody. Just stop.
As I was saying, yes, I do sing other songs by other
I'm getting
performers,
dizzy watching him.
Please
but
repeat your answer, Riley.
yes, I do sing songs by other performers, but I don't think that I have a favorite non-Elvis performer. I don't think I have one. I think I just love all types of music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even some 80s and 90s. And yeah, so no, I'd say no. Yeah.
So it's Elvis, and then everybody else.
Yes.
I
Elvis.
agree with Riley. Elvis is number one. I think he's going to be number one for all of us always. I sing a variety of different music, Conway, Tom Jones, all that type of stuff. But if I had to pick a favorite performer from this day and time, it would be Keith Urban. He's a great guitarist. He's a great entertainer. But Elvis is number one. He's always going to be number one. I got to put this question on the screen because, Cliff, this is to you from
Boy.
Bruno. There you go.
Oh boy.
God.
Do you see that there?
Yep, I see it.
Do you know the answer?
Well,
Tell them
technically,
to stay in Canada.
Oh.
here in America,
Oh.
actually, on stage and everything, he would often wear dancer tights. But as for actual underwear, no, there's no record of it.
Gotcha. All right, look, we're going to do one more question for the.
Yeah, Bruno.
We're going to do one more question from the viewers, and then we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back because we got to get into Elvis trivia eventually. All right, this question was asked
Going
last
down,
night,
Cliff.
and here it is right here. How long does it take y'all to get ready before performing?
Depends on the artist we're doing.
It's true. Frank, how long does it take you? Roundabout.
I mean, is this question just like hair, makeup, that kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting a little bit faster at it. I run about 35, 40 minutes somewhere in there, just if I want to really take my time. And yeah, I can rush and get it done in 20, but not that long.
Okay. Cody?
That looked bad compared to you said 30 to 40 minutes?
Yeah.
That's fast. Yeah.
That is fast.
I mean, I can do it in 30 minutes. It's not going to look good, but I mean,
Yeah.
About 2 hours.
Okay. Riley?
How long does it take me?
Yes,
Yeah,
to get ready.
I wish I could do that long.
Too long.
Too long. That's your answer. Just
No. If I have a really good day, I can get it in a solid hour, but usually an hour and a half.
okay. Cliff?
Well, since I've kind of changed it up here recently, it takes probably about an hour and 40 minutes for makeup and hair.
Okay. Al?
Yeah, about the same. About an hour and a half.
It takes me around about probably close to 2 hours. Just depends if I'm having a good hair day or not. That's what it depends on. All right. Huh?
Why?
Because my hair
Yeah,
can get pain sometimes.
I know it, man.
30-minute subs just for having good hair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So I'm pretty sure these probably got to go to the restroom. So, you know, I got to give them a bathroom break every once in a while. When we come back, we're going to do Elvis trivia. Cliff's going to be our champion, but we're still going to play Elvis trivia.
Cliff is going to win.
You going down, Cliff?
So thank all of you guys for all your questions and great questions again tonight. Thank you guys. Wish we could have got to them all, but as you all know, we're not able to get to them all. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back with all of us with Weekly Chats with Austin in just a few moments. See you in a sec.
Stand by.
Hey everybody, Austin Irby here. I want to personally invite you out to the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat, March 25th through the 28th, 2021 in the Great Smoky Mountains of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This 4-day, 3-night fan retreat in the Great Smoky Mountains, how much better can it get? So you need to come and join us because we are going to have 3 full concerts featuring myself and my other performers for the fan retreat, activities, meet and greets, and so much more. Joining me for the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat is the 2015 Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist Champion, Mr. David Lee, award-winning entertainer and tribute artist Michael Chambliss, award-winner singer, songwriter, and tribute artist Travis Powell, award-winning entertainer and tribute artist Matt Cordell, and the incredible Samantha Chambliss. You do not want to miss the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat. As you can see by the lineup, it is going to be incredible. All you need to do is go to AustinIrbyEntertainment.com, click on the Austin Irby Fan Retreat tab to find out more information, fill out your registration form, and buy your packages. You can do it all right there online at AustinIrbyEntertainment.com. I look forward to seeing you at the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat, March 25th through the 28th, 2021 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Be there or be square.
America, raise your hand if you're ready for a getaway. The gates of Graceland are open once again, and the #1 American attraction is just a road trip away. Walk in the footsteps of a true legend. Explore 120 acres dedicated to Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. Here, making dreams come true is in our DNA. Closer than you think, and far more than you'd expect. Come home to Graceland, where a lifetime of memories waits for you.
All right, guys, we're back. I took a little longer. Well, not all of us. We're missing 2 guys. They'll be back eventually. Speaking around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into
Everybody smile.
Elvis trivia, if you'd like to send a donation, and this donation it'll be split between all of us, send it. It's right there on the screen via PayPal, AIElvis51@gmail.com. I greatly appreciate that a lot. And like our social media page, go follow these guys on social media. They all have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So go give them a like and follow them as well. All right, guys, are you ready for this?
No,
You're not ready for
Cliff, you are ready, beyond ready. I'm not ready.
I'm gonna lose.
You're gonna win.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's how it's going to work. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, more than happy for you to comment the answers along with us. Now, I will say, do not hold any of these guys liable for anything. These questions are really deep. So, hey, look, we're just doing this because we love you. Don't criticize us.
You might want to repeat that. I think you broke up a little bit.
Okay. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to go one by one. Don't criticize us or anything. This is just fun because we love Elvis, so don't hold us against anything. I will say these questions, some of them I've been gotten off the internet. As you all know, the internet sometimes is not accurate. So Cliff, correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
What's that? Some of these questions are just off the top of my head, and some of them are from previous episodes. People has actually sent in some questions to me to ask. Here we go. Frank, we'll start with you. We'll go to Cote. We'll go to Riley, Cliff, Al. Makes sense?
I don't think we're going to go to Al unless we jump in the pool.
Well, Al's not there, but maybe Al will come back.
He's not in there.
All right, Frank, we'll go ahead and kick it off. We're going to start easy. We'll get harder as we go along. Where was Elvis Presley born?
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Correct. Cody, when was Heartbreak Hotel released?
1956.
Yes. Riley. How many Grammys did Elvis win?
Can you say that again? You cut out. Can you say that again, man?
How many Grammys did Elvis win? Did you catch me that time?
Let's do
Is that for me?
One more time.
No, this is for Riley.
This is
Okay. How many
Okay.
Grammys did Elvis win?
Oh, 3.
Okay, awesome. That's right.
Hey, isn't that crazy?
All right. Okay, Cliff. Where did Elvis Presley marry his only wife, Priscilla? And what is the name of the venue?
Las Vegas at the Atlanta Hotel.
Correct. Okay, Al.
You know the courthouse where they get? Never mind.
No.
What was the only product ever promoted by Elvis Presley in a commercial?
The donuts. What was that?
That's right.
What was that donut place called? Southern Made Donuts, right?
That's correct. Absolutely.
Good job, man.
Good job. All right, Frank, back to you.
Oh, God.
We're gonna get harder now. I got the different seats.
Here we go.
What actor who was in a number of popular TV shows appeared in Speedway and Clam Bake with Elvis Presley?
Yeah.
Shelley Fabre? Oh, wait. No. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Speedway and Clam Bake, right?
Speedway and Clam Bake.
Does it go to the next person if he doesn't get it?
Oh,
Yes.
it's a guy. Oh, I'm trying to remember his name.
It's male. That is correct.
He punched him in Clam Bake. Yeah, and then I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name.
Cody?
$6 million man.
What's that?
The $6 million man, right?
What's the actual name?
Oh, I don't know.
It don't count. You got to know his name.
Picturing him.
Riley, do you know?
I do. Bill Bixby.
Absolutely, Bill Bixby. Riley, since you stole that question, I'm sticking with you.
Okay.
Who is the only artist that toured with Elvis, the Beatles, and the Eagles?
Elvis, the Beatles, and the Eagles.
And Cliff, correct me if this is incorrect.
Oh, I will.
I don't know how accurate this one is. What's that?
I want to say, would it have been either? Would it have been Carl Perkins or?
Is that your final answer?
Or
This is where you say yes.
Yes or no?
it was either Perkins or Orbison. I want to say Perkins because I'm not so sure that Orbison, Elvis and Orbison, it kind of was, yeah. I want to say Perkins, but I don't know. Okay, I'll just
Cliff,
say it.
which one's the correct one?
It would be Carl Perkins because Roy Orbison came in after Elvis had already left Sun.
Yes, that's why I was saying.
So he wasn't on the Caravan tours.
Because
Right.
Orbison and Elvis, as far as I've ever known, have never toured because Orbison came in after Elvis left Sun. So yeah.
Right.
Good
Okay,
answer.
Cliff.
Right.
All right, Cliff, to you. Elvis Presley collected statues of what famous woman?
Trying to think.
Don't tell me I stumped you.
Are you
Well,
serious?
he had several statues, so
True.
Bardo.
That's not what the answer I have. Do you have a second guess, though?
I'll pass it to the legendary Al Joslin.
Okay, Al.
He's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
about-
Jones.
I think this question is too debatable. We might want to pick another one.
Yeah, let's say next question.
The answer I had was Joanne of Arc. Does that sound?
Okay.
That's the answer I had.
Again,
All right. All right, Al. We'll go to you. What was Elvis's shoe size?
I think it was 12.
Is it 12, Cliff?
12?
and,
Got it.
My answer that I found was either 12 or 11D.
Hey. That
So
means I'm
12.
right,
Okay.
right? 12 was
Okay,
what I
12. That's 12. All right, Frank. This actor today, now this is today, this actor today demands more than $10 million of film and lives with an Oscar award-winning actress. He made his film debut as a child in a 1963 Elvis movie. Named the actor and the film, and what did he do? Kurt Russell. Yes. What did he do to Elvis?
Kicked him in the shin.
Yes.
Who
that
was
is
it?
right.
Did you say who it was?
Yeah, he said Kurt
Okay,
Russell.
he cut out. I didn't hear him.
I didn't
What's
say it was
Russell. No.
Okay, all right, Cody. Here we go. What song did Elvis do for his first ever music video?
What?
Oh, we lost Riley again.
Was it If I Can Dream?
Incorrect. Cliff.
Jailhouse Rock.
Absolutely.
That was it.
the first music video
I guess-
ever anywhere.
I guess that's.
Yes, I think what it was is that was what they considered the very first rock video.
Yeah.
Right.
I never
Okay,
thought about
Riley. Riley, we're going to go back to you. Okay. Elvis sang Hound Dog on the Steve Allen Show in 1956, accompanied by a real hound dog. What kind of dog was it? Did you catch me?
I think he was asleep.
You see, Rose?
What? I think he might. Yes, froze.
We're gonna pass it to Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff.
Down.
Basset Hounds.
That's right.
Ow!
All right, Al.
Lay it on me.
Which song closed the King's famous '68 comeback television special?
That was easy.
That's too easy.
Can we
man.
pick a harder question,
That
please?
was easy. You freaking you
Come on, Al.
stopping us asking about the statues that Elvis collected with Cliff, and then you ask him that.
Question.
Come on, man.
Go, give that one. Give that one to Cliff. Give me a new one. No,
Give
if I can dream.
if I can dream. That's right.
Well,
All right.
technically, the Black Letter set he closed with Memories.
That's correct. All right, Frank. What Elvis Presley hit was originally recorded in 1950 by Ernest Tubb?
Say that again.
What Elvis Presley hit was originally recorded in 1950 by Ernest Tubb?
Oh, I know that. That's a good song.
Cliff knows this one. Oh no, Cliff knows it.
Cliff will get it before I do, though.
Gosh.
Cliff, you know it too?
Oh, and then there's a fool such as I.
I don't think that's it. That's not what I was thinking.
I don't think that's it. No. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I might need a little brotherly help here.
Cody, you got an answer?
Oh, I have to answer it.
No. We can pass it to Cody.
Okay.
Did you say
Yeah,
it was a hit?
help me out, Cody.
You did say it was a hit song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was originally recorded in 1950 by Ernest Tubb. Cody, you got an answer?
No.
Cliff?
Sorry, Cody.
Well, I've already gave a false answer, so I missed it. So go ahead.
Al, you got an answer?
I got it.
What's that?
Tomorrow Never Comes.
That's what I thought, but I didn't know.
In
Cliff
1957?
did a false answer thing, and I was like, man, no.
Cliff, is that the correct answer, or do you know for sure? Because that is
Okay, repeat the question, because I think we're getting confused on the question.
my answer is totally different. What Elvis Presley hit was originally recorded in 1950 by Ernest Tubb, not by Elvis in 1950, but by Ernest Tubb.
Ernest Tubb did it in 1950. Elvis did it in 1970. Tomorrow Never Comes.
You're right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's correct. I just misunderstood the question, so my fault.
My answer I had was Blue Christmas.
Blue Christmas. But Blue Christmas was never on an actual hit record.
Right.
It was just a popular song for Christmas time. It was never a hit record.
We beat the internet.
Hey, I called Google.
Hey, Austin,
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know I heard the question you asked me, even though I went frozen. And
Yep.
I know that Cliff answered it, but
Yep.
I knew the answer as well. And
Okay.
so I'm going to say it as if Cliff didn't say it. It's a bad sound.
Yeah. I knew you knew it.
I thought you just froze well, Riley. I'm sorry, man.
It's
All
okay.
right. We're gonna go to Frank. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Oh, Lord.
Elvis happened to drop into Sun Records one day and had an unplanned jam session with Johnny Cash, Phil Parker, and Gary Lee Lewis. The recordings released 25 years later. What were they known as? What name?
$1 Million Quartet.
That's right.
Cliff Wright.
Cliff Wright.
Cody.
No.
A judge in Jacksonville, Florida, ordered Presley to calm his act down. For the most part, he was still, but occasionally during his performance, he mockingly wiggled what in protest?
Pinky finger.
That's right.
That was at the Jacksonville Theater, or the Florida Theater in Jacksonville, Florida.
I couldn't move.
All right, Riley. Upon Elvis being booked to do the live television show Aloha from Hawaii, what iconic clothing item was designed to his specifics?
What iconic clothing item?
Yes, was designed to his specifics.
Are we talking about the Aloha jumpsuit?
Before the Aloha.
Oh, wait. Here, say the question again.
Upon Elvis being booked, now this is upon Elvis being booked, to do a live television show called The Aloha from Hawaii, what iconic clothing item was designed to his specifics?
Are we talking about what he would have worn in '72 in November? The jumpsuit? Is it a jumpsuit?
Not by my answer, it is not.
Okay, are we talking about like the corduroy suit that he wore?
No.
Alright, well, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Cliff, do you got an answer?
Repeat the question.
Upon Elvis being booked to do a live television show called Aloha from Hawaii, what iconic clothing item was designed to his specifics?
I would think that'll be the American Eagle cape.
That is absolutely 100% correct.
Okay.
Okay, Cliff, since you stole that one, we'll stick with you. What was Elvis's Army serial number?
That I cannot remember.
Cannot remember. Okay. Al, do you got an answer?
Give it to Riley. I actually was 7.
His serial number?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Right?
I have fun on that one. I don't know that one.
Cody? Riley?
You know it?
Do you know it?
Serial number in the Army. Elvis's serial number.
Look, I do, but I can't remember it for the life of me right now.
Okay. The answer I have is 533107661. That's the answer I have.
Oh, I would have never got that.
It's too many numbers, man. ask me the date he recorded the song.
All right.
Oh, Riley. Hey.
All right, Cliff, we'll stick with you. What queen of the stage and screen sang a duet with the king of rock and roll after his death?
Say the question again.
What queen of the stage and screen sang a duet with the king of rock and roll after his death? Who's that?
Celine Dion.
I told you guys, he's smart.
So technically, it was Brian Felton in the video. But
Yeah, true. Okay,
American Idol.
American Idol.
Right. 07, wasn't it?
I think so. Okay, Al. Soon after becoming a television sensation, Sun Records signed Elvis and his 2 partners to 10 more singles, but they needed a name. What was the group called?
Right after he signed to Sun, you say? Say that again.
what was the band name for the guys from Sun?
Like the Blue Moon Boys? The Blue Moon Boys? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure I heard it right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Elvis continued to enjoy success as a film actor. Following Jailhouse Rock, the leading lady with whom had become infatuated was killed in a car accident. What was her name?
Just let's all act. Cliff answers everything from here on out.
Who are you asking?
Frank.
Oh, great. Keep thinking of all the actresses. Gosh, she was beautiful too.
Go fill in for me while I'm out.
I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I don't remember her name.
Cody?
Gosh, I need to go back to watching Elvis movies.
Jesus. I don't. Okay, repeat the question one more time.
Okay, Elvis continued to enjoy success as a film actor. Following Jailhouse Rock, his leading lady, to whom he had become infatuated with, was killed in a car accident. What was her name?
This is Jailhouse Rock, his co-star in Jailhouse Rock.
Correct.
Is it Judy Tyler?
Yes, Judy Tyler. All right, Cody, we'll stick with you.
No.
Since you stole that one. Elvis memorized every line from what George C. Scott movie? I just need the title of the film.
Cliff.
What?
Riley, do you know?
Repeat the question again for me, man.
Elvis memorized every line from what George C. Scott movie?
Okay, repeat it again. I'm sorry.
You're good. Elvis memorized every line from what George C. Scott movie? What was the title of the film?
I'm gonna pass on this one simply because we're still kind of cutting out, but I'm
Okay.
about to be where I won't. So Cliff, I'll give it to you because every time Austin starts talking, I miss a few pieces.
All right, Cliff, what you got?
The Flam Flam Band.
Correct. Okay. We're down to the final sheet, guys. Do what?
1967.
That's what it said on there. Okay. Whoever wants to answer it can answer it.
Oh, I'm next, right?
Yeah, you're next.
You're next. Yeah.
Just put a shirt on before you answer.
It's too late, man. It's too late.
Which song? Which song contains the lyrics? The old train whistle makes me want to cry. This is an Elvis song.
Say it again.
What song contains the lyrics? The old train whistle makes me want to cry.
Oh, My Babe. My Babe.
Incorrect.
What? I thought he said this train, right?
The old train whistle.
Oh,
Old train whistle.
Right, you got an answer.
Oh, what?
Gonna get back
is that lyric?
Oh,
inside of it?
God. Hang on.
This old train whistle makes me want to cry. Reminds me of that lonely feeling when we said goodbye. I'm leaving now. Gonna get back home somehow.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're staying.
Here's the final question of the night. Here we go. At Elvis's return to the stage for a series of concerts in the Houston Astrodome in 1970, what was the minimum price for tickets to those shows?
$10.
Next question.
Incorrect.
$1.50.
Somebody says something's pretty close.
Do what?
Cliff, you got an answer?
I'll say $1.75.
Incorrect.
$2?
20?
$1.
Aha. Little as $1.
Al was the closest.
Here is the whole answer. He did that to repay Houston, the town that helped him launch his career in 1955, tickets to Elvis' show in the Astrodome, and it went for as little as $1. There's the answer. Well, that completes the Elvis trivia. You guys
Yeah,
did good.
let's do some more.
What's up?
Let's play some more.
I ran out of I don't have any more questions on my sheet.
Okay, then me and Al, we will ask you the questions. Right, Al?
Okay.
Al and Riley, we're going to be asking you 3 questions. Ready,
Lay
Riley?
it on me. Lay it on me, Cliff.
That's right.
Go for it. Go for it, Cliff. Ask us some questions.
Ask us date of recordings.
What was
Recording
Elvis
Date of
Presley's-
recordings. You're pushing that really hard, aren't you, Al?
Yeah, come on. That's what it's all about.
What date was It's Now or Never recorded? And
Can we
where?
talk about that?
No. Okay. It's in Al, even really, really hard one, okay?
April 3rd, 1960.
What takes did it take to actually make what we know as the hit record, Josh Rock? How many takes was it, and what takes were they?
On which song?
Jailhouse Rock.
Well, they ended up splicing 2 takes.
2 takes.
Yeah. But I don't know which ones they were.
Takes
But I know
5 and 7. 6 was a throwaway.
Nice.
Your turn, Alvin.
Oh, I'm going to ask a question now?
Yeah, let Riley ask one.
Yeah, Riley, ask one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me think about one here. All right. I got it. In 1964, there was a 45 released. On the A side was a song called Ask Me. What was the B side?
Oh, God.
Come on, Al. You wanted songs. Now do it.
No, yeah, it is a good one. So I know the A side of It Hurts Me should have been an A side, but it was a B side of Kissing Cousins.
Are you asking for the A side or B side?
So Ask Me was the B
The
side.
B-side.
Ain't that loving you, baby?
That's right. It was Ain't That Loving You, Baby.
I
Ain't
knew
That
it.
Loving You, Baby.
Right?
Ain't That Loving You, Baby
Impressive.
and Ask Me had already been previously recorded and were re-released on a single in 1964. And the promotional shot on the single, the sleeve, was a promotional shot of Elvis for Roustabout.
Austin, you sure you don't want to grab some more questions?
I don't know. I will ask a question, but it's not trivia. I will ask this. I want each of you, now this goes for everybody, including myself. What are each of your favorite songs sang by each other?
Repeat the end of that.
Does that make sense?
Say it again.
What are each of your favorite songs sang by each other? So it's like, what's my favorite song that Frank sings and Cody and same thing for everybody. That makes sense.
Okay. Well, do I go first or?
Yeah, Frank, go ahead.
Okay. And Austin, I got to say which one I like of yours as well.
Yes, and everybody else.
Okay. Austin Nova Baby, I'm going to say with you.
Okay.
You do perform that every time we're together, pretty much. I like when Cody sings "How Great Thou Art." Gotta be honest, it's one of my favorite. He's powerful with it. I enjoy it. I get chills every time.
Get it, man.
Riley, we were in lacrosse, and Riley did "Shake, Rattle, and Roll," and out of the side of my eye, I thought I saw a young Elvis Presley. Phenomenal job there. So, yeah, that was good. Cliff, oh boy, I love Cliff's version of "I Was the One." That's probably my favorite Cliff Wright song. All the songs the Cliff Wright does. That's a good one.
You drinking straight vodka there, Riley?
I'll never forget the first time I think we were at. I met Al. We were in Texas at the South Fork Ranch, and he did Unchained Melody. It was unbelievable. So I say my favorite one of Al's is Unchained Melody.
Okay. All right, Cody, your turn.
Me?
Yes. Start with me, Frank, and work your way down.
Yoga is as yoga does for you. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, Mean Woman Blues. I remember Myrtle Beach. We were actually competing together,
right.
And you did Mean Woman Blues, and you blew the roof off the place. And that's the song I identify with you most of all. That's my favorite that you did. Frank, we were at I think it was the year that you made the Ultimate in 2014. Didn't you you made it in 2014, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I was in the balcony of the New Daisy Theater, and you took the stage. You had the red ladder suit on, and you sang "Make the World Go Away." And you had such power, man. I love it when you sing that song.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's a great song. And it takes a special type of person, because Elvis was so raw when you sang it. And it was like, it resonated with everybody in the crowd. Riley, we were it was me, Dean, and Steffi. We were on our way to the Franklin Theater. And I think Dean, I was driving, and Steffi was in the back, and he was going through Facebook, and she started playing Elvis, or so I thought it was Elvis. I was like, good Lord, just put on something else. And they're like, no, that's Riley. And I was like, are you kidding me? And you were singing Mystery Train, and it was beyond amazing, man. You had that raw sound, man. Cliff, well,
Don't lie.
Don't lie. Dude, I'll never forget it. It was my first Ultimate. Me and my dad were, I think, 5th row. It was 2013, and you took the stage in the Tux, and you sang Fame and Fortune. And I say it to you every time, man, that's your song, because you sound so much like Elvis on pretty much any ballad. I mean,
yes,
in my opinion. But Fame and Fortune is my favorite that you do. Al, man, a lot of things have to do with the Ultimate. Bridge. I was sitting there backstage this past year, 2019, at the Ultimate, and you hammered that thing home, man. You hammered it home, and you should have made top 5. So, and it was unfreaking believable, the power and the roar of the crowd after you got done, man. And it was just like, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, ow, 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 go, ow, ow, ow.
Thanks,
and
brother.
I remember that I'm in public, and then I slowly walk away out of the screen.
Yeah. All right, Riley, your turn.
Oh, okay. Gosh, there's so many songs that I feel like I've heard all of you guys sing, so it's hard for me to really pick a favorite. Austin, with you, does it have to be an Elvis song?
Not unless you don't want it to be.
Like, can I be honest?
Not unless you don't want it to be.
Motorcycle.
Can I be
Thank you. I
honest?
know how you feel about me, man. I'm just kidding. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Thanks,
honestly,
man.
my favorite song that Austin sings, if y'all really want to know the truth, is Mustang Sally, because him and I always do it together, and we always start to act silly and it's just something that him and I have done forever, and it just holds a special place in my heart.
Absolutely.
Because there's a real meaning behind it. Frank, look, I gotta agree with Cody. With "Make the World Go Away," but I gotta be honest with you. The song, it's another meaning song. So we were backstage at lacrosse, going back to lacrosse, and this was one of the first times Frank and I were really talking, and I was practicing the songs I was singing, and one of the songs I was singing at the time was "Money Honey," and I remember he like joined in, and then we started like harmonizing and whatever, and it just kind of like broke the ice, and just so yeah, I think like on a professional, on stage level, make the world go away, like Cody said. But on a personal level, I got to say Money Honey. And then the same thing going back to Austin, like Cody said, professional, mean woman. But like for him and I, it'll always be Mustang Sally. For Cody, I mean, it's like, I think Frank was the one. Yeah, Frank said it. I mean, man, there's something about when you sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." I think it's because you said it yourself. It's your favorite song. And as we all know, those favorites, you really sing them with passion. And
Yes.
Cody, you always nail it, man, on that song.
I appreciate
That
it.
song, to me, every time I hear it, I think about you. So that's yours. Cliff, this song, so it was Elvis Week, and I had been going around Graceland, and I overheard while touring Graceland, "I Beg of You," which is one of my favorites. You never hear that song ever, I don't want my heart to be broken. It's the only one I got. And anyways, I was like, man, I would love to watch somebody sing like "I Beg of You" this weekend. And then sure enough, later that night, I'm watching Cliff in the Ultimate, and he sings "I Beg of You," and he's wearing the gold lame, and I was like, and it was just so cool. And I never seen you move that much in my entire life, man. You got into that song and started doing the legs and everything, and it was awesome. And then for Al, this one is gonna be basically like with Austin and Frank. So my favorite song professionally would be, as I believe it was Frank, I think that said it, "Unchained Melody." But on a personal level, I would have to say it has to be "Danny Boy," because I think it was last year at the Vigil. Him and I met up and we were hanging out and whatnot, and then once again we started doing that harmonizing and all that on "Danny Boy," and it really hit home. Because it's like those personal, one-on-one, intimate memories are the ones that stick with you forever. So that's my answer for all of it. And I know I went around the world to do it, but you know
You're
what?
good.
It was from the heart. It was from the heart.
Yeah,
That's right.
Good time at the Vigil, man.
Absolutely, man.
All right, Cliff.
None. No, I'm just kidding.
None. Okay.
Let's see. Austin, I think there's a couple that always stick out from whenever I first met you. I mean, one of them was Slow Hand, because we actually did that together in Georgia one time.
Yep. I remember that.
And I mean, Mean Woman Blues, you always did real well. And Frank, I think I always enjoyed watching Frank's performance. Not saying people don't have multiple. I know I get close to two, but sorry about that. But Frank, one of my favorites to always hear him do was "Let It Be Me." And Cody, it was the stuff that he actually sang from Speedway whenever he's I'll probably have to say "Unchained Melody."
Thank you.
Very easily. And Riley, I remember the first time me and Riley competed against each other. I did "Any Way You Want Me," and then I forget what you did. I think you may have did "First in Line" or something like that. The First in Line is always my favorite song to hear you sing, because I haven't been in a lot of competition or around you, so you do that very, very well. I mean, and each one of you guys do it very similar to Elvis. It always shows that you pay close attention.
Thank you.
Al, you don't have one. So, no. My favorite's probably always going to be with Al. It would probably be just how well he does trying to get to you. Especially in the Ultimate, because that raw Elvis power. He captured it. That no, I'm just kidding. He does it really, really well.
Okay. All right, Al.
Thank you, man.
No, you did real well.
Guys. Yeah, I think, Austin, I mean, you always do a great job of Bossa Nova Baby, obviously. But another one I like is Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
Thank you.
To kill that one. So I would say that's probably my favorite out of yours.
Thank you.
And Frank, I would say, he touched me because I really, it sticks out in my mind. You doing that at the Ultimate, and I don't think anybody's ever done that song in the Ultimate. Has anybody ever done that?
I don't think
No,
so.
I've never heard anyone do it as well as he did it that night either.
Right. Yeah, he killed it, and he's probably the only person I've ever heard do it, and it was fantastic. And I know it's from the heart because it's one of your favorites. So,
Thank you. That's very nice.
Too. Cote, man, I just can't think of anything, man. No.
I had the same problem. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're always together in the Ultimate. We've gone, I guess, the last 4 or 5 years together in the Ultimate against each other.
Man.
He's always just, everything he does is powerful. So, but I think, I don't know if somebody else may have already said it, but You'll Never Walk Alone. You'll Never Walk Alone is probably the one that sticks out the most, that you really nail every time. And, a lot of power from the heart. And just
appreciate it.
I know it means a lot to you. So, Riley, what I remember about you is, the one song that I really love. There was a lot of them, but you did that Sun Sessions deal at the Nashville Elvis Festival. I don't know if it was Sun or Louisiana Hayride, I guess.
Louisiana Hayride.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah, right.
Like last year, and you did Baby Let's Play House, man. I loved when you did Baby Let's Play House.
Oh, thank you, man.
So that's got to be my favorite from yours. Cliff, Love Me. I love the the ballads. You always nail those ballads. So you get that great 56 Elvis sound on Love Me.
Thanks, man.
And,
Awesome.
Now, I got a question before we close. I got one question. Can I ask one?
Yeah.
My one question, and this is kind of hard, but because everybody who's on here, I mean, has been to the Ultimate. And
I haven't. Not yet.
Well,
You have.
He qualified.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna be like the longest portage qualified. Never mind. You're there. But no, my question is, I mean, it don't have to be the Ultimate or anything. What is your favorite? What win that as everyone went through? Where you won a contest that's meant the most to you. Austin, ready, set, go.
Brunswick, Georgia, 2018. Reason is because I went there to the first ever contest in 2013, and I won the non-pro division, and I was the new kid on the block. And then to be able to go back every year after that and compete and place in the top 5, and then headline 2 years as well, and then to win it 2018 and go to the Ultimate for them was a very emotional and exciting for me. So that would probably be my probably favorite and special.
That was a good one. Frank, say I'm official. I'm the host now.
Probably, it probably was winning in 2015 in Kansas City. Just because it's so close to like being home, there's never really been an Ultimate ever in Kansas area ever, and it was there that one time, and it was really cool to have so much family and friends around when that first time really happened. My first time going to the Ultimate was in 14, and I was third place, but I transferred in Vegas because 2 of the guys were pre-qualified. So 15 was very special. Yeah.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Oh, Cote.
Tupelo, Mississippi, man. That I always say, besides the Ultimate, man. I mean, you got. I mean, that's his birthplace, man. And to me, this is my opinion. Winning Tupelo is bigger than winning the Ultimate. I know the Ultimate is Memphis. Obviously, that's what we strive for. But Tupelo is his birth. If there was no Tupelo, there would be no Elvis.
Yeah.
And they are my family. They are family. Everybody who's competed came to Tupelo. You know that you are family once you leave that town.
Right.
And that was probably that was the first youth contest that I competed in. Was there, and Tupelo is very near and dear to my heart. So it was full circle in 2017. That's something that I was just hysterical, just absolutely hysterical. I think I'm the only one that didn't get to take the guitar and the trophy on stage because I was all over the place and running everywhere, and they did it behind the stage afterwards.
Riley?
Well, for me, it would it's kind of a two-parter, and because one is hilarious, I still laugh about it to this day, and the other one is the real one though. I gotta share this. I gotta leak some information on my nanny, who's my rock, my everything. So I won lacrosse in 2018, and when I won, there's a video on Facebook, and I'm not making this up. You can literally go watch it. I'm standing by E-Rock, Frank was there, and I won. And I swear on my life, in the video, you can hear my nanny, my dear nanny, say, "Oh shit," as loud as she possibly could. And I still laugh about it to this day. So that one is, we still laugh about that one. But if I really had to pick one, it would definitely have to be Portage, because the day that I won, October 13th, was when my grandfather, who was my best friend in the whole wide world, on October 13th of 2015, unfortunately, my family and I lost him to cerebral hemorrhage. And it was a very sad day. And so for the longest time, I always kind of dreaded that day and whatnot. And so in many ways, it kind of like took me for full circle winning Portage, in the sense of it's like, it was like he was there with me to finally to win that win, and just so now today that day is a celebration for me. It was because it was the first ultimate qualifier that I've won thus far, and got a whole lot more to go, hopefully, so yeah, so yeah.
Cliff, what's yours?
I think mine would be, and it's kind of like Rod, mine was a two-part as well. But I think out of all the competitions I've won, Lone Star would probably be my favorite. And then the most recent one, the Virtual Las Vegas, pretty proud of that one because of how hard it is to compete in front of a screen. No audience, no live band. I mean, it's basically you and your microphone, and hope you did everything right. Those would have to be my two. I mean,
Okay, Al?
Well, for these purposes, I think I'm going to say Portage also, because I actually wouldn't have done Portage if it weren't for my buddy Cote up there. He talked me into going. I was like, man, that's so far. That's so close to Chicago. I'm down in Houston. I'll do some local ones. I'll do Texas and Tupelo and whatnot. He's like, no, go ahead and do Portage, man. I'm going to be headlining. So I went up there and I won the thing. So that was in 2017, I think. And then I made 17. Yeah, and I made I think top 4 that year. So it was, I guess that's pretty special.
Nice. Cliff, great question, man. I wouldn't even thought about that. That's a good question.
Right now, which contest did you lose that you thought you should win?
No.
Oh boy.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna name the song that I like for you guys, and then I'm gonna put 2 questions into one, and all of you answer it, and we'll close it out tonight. But for Frank, I would have to say He Touched Me. He sings it emotionally, man, and I think that's great. Cody would have to be Never Walk Alone, because of the message behind it that he gives, and also Hurt, because my God, he can hit those notes. But anyway, Riley would be first in line, man. Man, it's incredible. You sing it incredible. Cliff, Fame and Fortune, and Take My Hand, Precious Lord. Man, any ballad song, anything Cliff sings, man. I mean, it's great. Al, Unchained Melody, man. I remember in the Ultimate, and you singing that, man. Unchained Melody it's heartfelt, and it's great. It's awesome. My favorite song I like to hear myself sing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
To hear myself a lot.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Not your dad.
Here's the final question. Frank, we'll start it with you. I'm going to put you on the screen by yourself. 2 questions in one, and you can make it short, simple, and sweet, or ever how you want to. Your favorite Elvis Week memory, and give a positive message to everybody with everything that's going on in the world right now. Take it away.
My favorite memory. That's pretty cool. What was that? That's awesome.
That was cool.
My favorite memory was actually in 2014. It was the very first time I was ever there for the candlelight vigil. That takes the cake. To be there on the eve of Elvis's death and walk the driveway, I would never be able to put into words how I felt doing that. And I can't wait to do it again. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite memory, and something I just can't top. Message everybody, just smile and know we're going to get through this together, and just enjoy your family and spend all the time you can with your loved ones, because someday we're all going to be together again doing these competitions and the shows and getting together and just celebrating life through Elvis Presley's music. So everybody stay safe. I hope to see you all soon, and so good to see all you guys. I sure do miss you all, and
You too,
take
man.
care of yourselves until we see you guys again. Okay.
Absolutely. All right, man. Cody, to you.
Dude, is the sound effect again? Oh my God, my favorite Elvis Week memory, correct?
Yes.
Oh gosh, there's so many. It would have to be two for me. Obviously, the first time that like Frank said, I attended the candlelight vigil. Something just hits you, man, when you get up there, and it's just different. You realize how big this man is to everybody's lives, how interconnected we all are, how interconnected with America that Elvis Presley is. Without Elvis Presley, a lot of stuff fades away, and that put in perspective when all of us gather to mourn and celebrate him. And my second favorite Elvis Week memory is obviously the first time I ever competed in the Ultimate. What an amazing experience at the Orpheum. It was I was there with Austin and Al, and it was just an unbelievable experience. And my message for everybody is this too shall pass, and we're getting closer and closer, and numbers are starting to dwindle again. Everybody's doing their part, wearing their masks, sanitizing, everything like that. We can be together, and we can do that safe. And I'm beyond blessed that I have live shows and my brothers to look forward to celebrating the life and legacy of Elvis Presley. So we all just need to keep hanging in there and keep staying safe and doing our part.
Awesome. Well said. Riley, to you.
All right. Well, my favorite Elvis Week memory for me personally comes very, very easy. And that would be just the entire Elvis Week that was my first ever Elvis Week. That not only was my first ever Elvis Week, but that changed my life forever and brought me into a family that I'm grateful to be a part of. Gave me the ability to professionally pay tribute to a man who not only changed my life, but changed all of our lives here on this live video, talking right now and watching, and just all over the world. Just so for me, it's very simple, which was Elvis Week 2016, because that was the Elvis Week that changed my life, really. And my message for all the fans out there is basically is exactly like Frank and Cody said, and what we've all been saying here lately. Just keep hanging in there, guys. Keep fighting that fight. Stay strong. Stay positive. Still use this time just to maybe find other hobbies. Maybe do something you never thought you'd ever do before, or just spend that extra time with your family and your friends. Even more so, I've been loving the time that I've had with my family and my loved ones that haven't been having here in a while, and it's just truly been a blessing. And watch your favorite TV shows, and more than anything, just know that our Heavenly Father, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, He's going to get us through this, because we are never alone.
Amen to that.
for he is with us always. So thank you so much. Stay strong, and I love you so much.
Awesome. Well said, man. Cliff?
My favorite. Hold on. I'm in the studio. Listen, it was either that or wear a mask in the street. So.
True.
Okay. My favorite Elvis Week memory would have to be. Well, there's two of them. I guess for the 25th anniversary was the first time I'd actually got to walk up to his grave. So that was probably my favorite memory. Next of them will probably be 2014 or something like that, because Michael Cullipher, who's not here right now, we went to the mausoleum at about 3 a.m. after we left the Rock and Roll Cafe and took video cameras and stuff, and we sat there probably for an hour and a half just singing Elvis gospel music and saw all the orbs and everything. And that was the other thing. I really like tracing Elvis's footsteps because you feel like there's parts that were just like, man, it's even real, that kind of. But we're always in search for Elvis, But I think if there was a message I'd like for everyone to know, it would be just, love Elvis, listen to Elvis, let him get through whatever hard times or good times. Elvis had a song for every mood, that you could possibly go through. And as everyone else said, as long as we put the good Lord first and let him do the driving and we follow him, there's good things that's going to come from this. So we're in this all together. So to those who are suffering, I pray for you and I love you all. My friends here. Oh, one more memory, and I'll do a crash symbol. One more memory is, because I met all these guys when I first went to this week. I never did this. So I love all you guys and thank you so much for doing what you do. And it's a pleasure to have your friendship.
Awesome, man. Same to you. Al, to you.
Oh, man. Well, my favorite Elvis Week memory has to be 2017. It was the 40th anniversary, and we were out at the vigil. We'd been at the vigil for a while. All the crowds were there, and it was so hot, as it always is in Memphis during Elvis Week. And so we went back across the street to the complex, and they had a little VIP room you could sit in, and they got Elvis playing and so forth. So we're just sitting on a couple of these couches, me and my wife and a couple other people, and all of a sudden I'm just relaxing, and my wife says, "Look, there's Lisa." And so Lisa Marie walks in with her little twin girls, and Benjamin was with her, and Joel from Graceland from EPE and a couple other people, and so they just happened to walk in at the time. There were only 3 or 4 of us in there, and so Lisa was showing her little daughters some of her old memorabilia, like when she was a little girl, and they were like, "Hey, Mama, that was yours," and so it was real cute. When Lisa kind of walked over our area, she waved, and I just kind of stood up and said, "Hi, Lisa, would you mind if I get a quick picture?" And so she said, "Sure." So I came over and got a picture with her, and she was very nice and kind about it. And so that was pretty cool because it was so random. We just happened to be there at the time that Lisa and her family walked through, and to have that moment with her and get that picture was a memory I'll never forget. Awesome. And to the as far as just how to get through what we're going through right now, I mean, these other guys have all said it well. As Elvis fans, we may not be able to do as many live shows and so forth and be, in contact with each other in the physical sense, but, we can always listen to Elvis. He has so many great songs, and watch Elvis, and more importantly, just keep our faith in the Lord, and, that he's in control and he's going to get us all through this, and, we can trust him. And so, we just have to continue to keep the faith, and one way or another, we're going to get through this eventually.
Amen. Well said, man. Well, guys, look, I want to thank all of you. Frank had to drop out. He had to leave. He had something to do. He sent me a text. But guys, I just want to say thank all of you for being a part of this weekend with me, man. I did it because I miss all of you, and because we want to be at Elvis Week. This is kind of as close as we can get right now, and And we all love Elvis for the same reasons. He's our hero. He's the greatest entertainer of all time. So thank each and every one of you. Fantastic night. Everybody loved the show, man. Everybody loved it. Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks for having us, man.
Really, really good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow for the sing-along.
All right.
Love you all.
All right. Take care, guys.
See y'all tomorrow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. All the guys for the night, all the guests, man, they were all incredible, fantastic. Did you guys enjoy the show? I enjoyed it, man. It was fun. Even though we had a little technical difficulty, it still worked out. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It was fantastic. Before you sign off, though, please remember tomorrow it's sing-along time. There it is right there on the screen, sing-along time. Don't forget it. Tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, right here on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, Austin Derby Entertainer like page. YouTube, Weekly Chats with Austin. Make sure you join us, all of us. All 11 of the guests that you see on the screen right there, including myself, are going to be here tomorrow. Yes, Michael will be here tomorrow. He will be. So come on, join us. We're going to sing some songs, do a little show for you guys. And then I have something really special planned for the end for remembering Elvis Presley. So that's something you don't want to miss. If you watched on Facebook tonight, please remember to like the Austin Derby Entertainer like page. I'd greatly appreciate that a lot. Follow me on Instagram. I'd greatly appreciate that. Please subscribe to my weekly chats with Austin YouTube channel. And if you'd like to send a donation, there it is right there on the screen via PayPal, AIElvisLive1@gmail.com. That money will be spreaded and split and whatever between all the guys that's been on tonight and on last night. So it's not mandatory, but if you feel led, it's completely up to you. So guys, don't forget, tomorrow night is going to be a blast. I'm excited. Thank you all for watching. I think we had way over 100 something people watching tonight. Thank you. Continue to share, like, share, comment. Even though when this video's ended and it's not live anymore, please continue to do that. And follow the other guys on social media as well if you haven't already. I know they would appreciate that as well. And, man, this week's been fun. Sadly, we only got one more day, and that's tomorrow, and it has to come to an end, sadly. But, man, it's going to be incredible tomorrow. So thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have been fantastic. Your questions for the last two nights, last night and tonight, were incredible. Thank you guys so much. Tell your friends to come over tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. Elvis Week sing-along with Weekly Chats with Austin, with all these guys you've seen. Do that. Like, share, and comment as well. God bless you guys. Remember to stay safe. Wash your hands. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And until tomorrow, good night, and I'll see you then. Adios.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time.